Hey y'all, so today we're gonna do a little something different. I'm going to be giving y'all a little background on the book I've been reading from my class. It's called Nervous Conditions, and it focuses on gender inequality, nationalism, colonialism, feminism, the patriarchy. It goes over everything. It has a lot. It's a very complex book and it's a lot of stuff going on. So the main character is Tambu, and the whole thing talks about her family's trials and tribulations that they go through. So we got Tambu, that's the main character I told you about. Then we got Baba, that is her uncle. Jeremiah is her dad. Naisha is her cousin. And then we got her mom. Then Lucia is her mom's sister. So I don't know if I said any of these names wrong. If I did, I am sorry. First topic I want to focus on is enslavement and freedom that's shown in the text. So Tambu attempts to be freed from the limitations that's put on her for being a woman. It's shown throughout the whole text, and she just believes that education is the key to freedom, and which is why she wants to go to the mission school so bad, and she's been wanting to do that from the beginning of the text. That's always been her way out. So after time goes by, she ends up seeing that education really isn't everything. It doesn't make a difference because she sees what her aunt went through, and her aunt is fully educated and is married, but she still has to do everything through her husband. So this brings me to the patriarchy, gender, and feminism. You know, we gotta put them all together. So I'll start with Tambu's aunt. That's where we just were. She is educated and she did go to college. But with that being said, she has to do everything through her husband. She has to ask for everything. He still makes her cook for the entire family. So it's a lot going on in her life, and that's where Tambu started realizing, like, oh, even if I'm educated, they're still gonna have me by my neck. It says, can you cook books and feed them to your husband? Stay at home with your mother. Learn to cook and clean and grow vegetables. And that is Tambu's father. And multiple times he emphasized that women need to be in the house. They do not need to be overeducated. That makes them a bad wife. Crazy, I know. This business of womanhood is a heavy burden. Tambu's mother expresses how being a woman is difficult, regardless of if they consider themselves feminist or not. Everyone is a feminist because we're all women trying to get out. Then we have Lucia, and she is unmarried and pregnant, which upsets her family. Obviously, Jeremiah and Baba literally have meetings that talk about her future without talking to her. A positive feminist moment was when Tambu's aunt told her uncle, like, let her go to school, let her go to the mission school. And then Naisha is an example of the patriarch taking over her life. She gets beat on by Baba for acting like an improper female. Basically, we're gonna move on to colonialism. So colonialism is a huge topic. Instead of speaking in the mother tongues, English acts as the dominant language, along with Western education and Christian religion. It's bad enough when a country gets colonized, but when the people do as well, that's the end, really. That's the end. Naisha doesn't hold back on how she feels ever. And then we have another quote right here. The problem is the Englishness, so be careful. Tambu's mother emphasizes that the root of their issues is Western ideals. In conclusion, Nervous Conditions was a complex read that caused me to stop and think about my own life. In what ways do I add on to the patriarchy rather than hinder it? And I feel like we all add on to it when we really think about it and understand what's going on in our lives and what we're doing as women, and then the men. What are y'all doing? But it was an amazing read, and I hope y'all enjoyed. This was short, cute, and to the point. But y'all go read it yourselves and let me know what y'all think and what characters y'all related to.